All right, Archdruid's Fury. There's so many good support items. Support has been blessed with a veritable menagerie of items. Every one of them exciting to think about what the implications are. Guardians can be disruptive. All right, here again, dev notes. Guardians can be disruptive, but we also wanted to give them a new option that gives them the ability to output more damage. This item requires you to take some meaningful amount of damage in order to be charged, which is a unique constraint that should keep the item feeling balanced. The flexible stat spread means that this item could find a home on many different possible builds. We're excited to introduce an item that rewards tanks for intentionally absorbing damage from getting to their teammates. Intentionally 140 meter shot right in the lung. Let's go. Take that, deer, with a bow. 140 meters. That's about a football field and a half there, my buddy. With a bow? Couldn't be. I was about to say, that's crazy. That's some of the craziest shit I've ever heard, if that's a bow shot. Yeah, Cole, good luck with your builds. Honestly, all I can say is the prophetic cloak is probably the new Gauntlet of Thebes, and everything else is going to have to be like a mindful consideration based on the enemy team's composition. But so the Archdruid's Fury, right? This is rewarding you for being a meat shield. I love it. All right, so let's see. We got 35 physical prots, 35 magical prots, 300 health. Okay, so we're getting plus 70 protections net, 300 health, which is on the upper end of health you're going to receive from an item, 15 mana per 5, which is that's decent. I mean, it's not nothing, right? But it's decent. The passive. Gain a stack up to a max of 6 each time you take damage from enemy gods equal to 5% of your maximum health. So you need to lose at least 30% of your maximum health to fully charge this up. You need to lose at least 30% of your maximum health to fully charge this up. And then your next basic attack on an enemy god consumes all stacks and deals 30 plus 2 per level true damage per stack. All right, so let's make numbers easy real quick, and let's do some quick maths. So let's say you're level 20 when this happens. Okay, 30 plus 2 damage per level, so 30 plus 40, so 70 true damage, and then 6 stacks of it. So you're doing, in one basic attack, a mollywomping 420 damage. That is true damage, meaning it's not affected by mitigations at all. So if you can soak up 30% of your health at level 20, your next basic attack is going to hit with an extra 420 damage. That's the math there. It will never be more than 420 true damage based on this constraint right here. Okay? But 420 damage with a basic attack is nothing to scoff at. That is a bitch smack and a half. That fucking hurts. Not mitigated either. You could do that to a tank. You run up to him, 420 damage to the nose. They're taking it. No protections. Does not matter. And because it's a function of your maximum health and only needing to lose 30% of it, in theory, because there's no power on this item, anyone can purchase it. So if you're somebody that loses 30% of your health and you want to hit back with a little bit, this is an item option for you. I said it earlier. I'd love to see more offensive characters building at least some defensive items in their kit. And I think the devs want to see this in other people's kits too. Right? So anyway, I think that having a little bit of procs, a little bit of health, a little bit of mana regen, and the ability to clap back could be a lot of fun for certain people. I think this could be fun for warriors. This could be fun for guardians. Not limited to those classes. We could see it work out on. Item is so good. Were you here for the math? We just mathed it out. At level 20, if you have this item, you have to lose 30% of your max health to do 420 true damage on your next basic attack. All right, here's the math, right? 6 stacks, okay? And you get a stack every time you take damage from enemy gods equal to 5% of your maximum health. So you have to lose 30% of your maximum health to gods. How much HP does your average level 20 have? We could say 3,000. Just if you wanted to cross the board, 3,000 would be a pretty good number. It might be a little low, but just for sake of numbers. So you have to lose 30% of your health to get full stacks. But the next basic attack will deal 30 plus 2 per level. So at level 20, 70 true damage per stack. 70 times 6 is 420 damage. So if you're fully stacked with this item, your next basic attack will do 420 true damage. That is the most damage output it can do. Which, again, is nothing to scoff at. 420 true damage. Damage to a tank, damage to a squishy, 420 damage. So this is gonna be a really interesting item to see. People that have good health regen are gonna be able to really make this one shine, because you'll be able to lose 30% of your health and get it back up again. Hercules is gonna have a blast with this one. But it's also gonna take a little bit of mindful building of the stacks, right? Because you can expend your stacks prematurely. You're not always going to get to that 6 stacks area. So something to consider, right? You might have 5 stacks when you hit your basic attack on an enemy god. But a fun item nonetheless. You're netting 70 prots. You're getting 300 health, a little bit of magic regen, mana regen. Nothing crazy, but the ability to clap back if you are strategically soaking damage and then appropriately applying it to a quality target, this is going to be a nasty boy item. Archdruid's Fury. It's a cool one to see. I'm very eager to see how they balance it as we get more data points, as more people play it off the PTS. Obviously, balance changes happen consistently, and it's something that we're just going to have to learn. So